The reason why I am what I am is because I decided that I'll allow myself to be fully conquered by Jesus. What he says is law. To me, it doesn't matter. If he says go and die, it is law. That is a man who is fully conquered by Jesus. You want God to use you, he has to first conquer you. Because when he gives you the power, he wants to trust you use the power to do his will. I don't know how much of your life has been conquered by the Lord. You know, sometimes you can see that, okay, now your anger has been conquered by the Lord. Because of Jesus, I will not be angry. But when it comes to money, you can't say because of Jesus. It means you have not been conquered. When it comes to lies, you have not been conquered by Jesus in that location. So it's a process. You'll be conquered here today, but give yourself so he will keep conquering you in different locations. Those who want to get into marriage, you will never survive marriage if you're not conquered by Jesus. See, if you want to marry somebody who has been conquered by Jesus, he said, and the bride has made herself ready. It means the bride allowed herself to be conquered by the word of God before she was ready for the groom. But we don't know. So we just enter into a marriage with somebody who has not been conquered by Jesus, but maybe has been conquered by money or her own beauty or some fame or something else or social media. But if you allow yourself to be conquered by Jesus, you have peace in this marriage. The problem is that the workings that needed to be done before marriage, we don't know. Now we have to do it in marriage. That is why we suffer in marriage. Because the husband was supposed to be conquered by the word of God before he will enter into marriage. The wife was supposed to be conquered by the word of God before she will enter into marriage. But she didn't know, or her pastor didn't do it, or the pastor did it and she decided, or he decided that I will not listen, I will not walk in obedience. Now we are both in marriage and we have not been conquered. So the word of God says forgive, but this one I can never forgive him. The word of God says wife, submit. So the word of God is telling the husband to relate in love. If you have a relationship with God, you will fear him, and because of the fear of God, there are many things you will never do. We can preach to you. The only thing that can make you change and walk in that is if you fear God, if you honor him, and if you are conscious that whatever I'm doing, I'm standing in the presence of God. That's what Gabriel said. He said, I'm Gabriel who stands in the presence of God. So you have to also check the location where you stand. Is in the presence of God. How have I changed when I met Jesus? You know, it is not difficult for him to make a miracle in your life. The money, the house, the riches, the car you want is like this. The one that is difficult for him is the change of heart. It is difficult for God to get you to forgive someone than for him to give you a car.